Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Fuego here with Sierra Performance, shooting you guys my first vlog. Just going to talk a little bit on what's on my mind and in regards to the sport of bodybuilding or just in life. Anyways, getting to that is a question that came to my mind on what should bodybuilders be prepared for headed into their off season. I think two things come into mind when I say this, and those two things are, first, binging. Not knowing what needs to be done, or not game planning towards your calories, towards your foods and things like that. I mean, if you don't have a plan, I mean, you're headed blindly into disaster, and you're definitely looking into overdoing it, causing you to definitely put on more body fat. Which again is just going to be just the opposite of what you're trying to do. You're obviously in an off season going to put on body fat, but you want to make sure that you're doing it slowly and doing it smart and properly, and probably health wise too. I think it's important that you don't overdo it, especially getting your body into such a caloric deficit and then bringing it back up so drastically. I think there could be some health concerns there, so be careful with that. Look out for that. Definitely game plan. I game planned about 2 to 3 weeks before my last show on what I was going to do, whether it's reverse dieting, whatever it may be, but just slowly progress up. And the second thing we should be aware of, athletes, is overtraining. I think overtraining is overlooked when it comes to post-contest, because we are, we're in this ultimate high and the peak of our bodies, and we just feel that we can conquer anything. And I feel that mentality needs to be a little brought down, because you got to understand, you put your body through a very, like I said, caloric deficit, where your strength levels are not going to be where they were at the peak of your off season. So you have to slowly not only get to that, but obviously past that. So those are the two things I think that every athlete coming out of contest should consider. Should not consider is binging and overtraining. Keep those two things in mind as you head into your off season, because obviously you want to make sure that you don't risk any injury. You want to make sure that you don't risk any health concerns. And you just want to get to the best level shape of your life. So any questions, please feel free to add on to this. We'd love to hear some feedback. Check me out at SierraPerformanceLLC.com. All right, guys, take care.